Well, good morning, everybody, and welcome to another day in the life of DJ Bretley. It's Monday morning, February 10th. And yep, back at it as usual, working on the DJ thing already. Re- Redoing my wedding posts to clean them up a little bit, change my wording in them, make them a little fresher or something like that, in my opinion anyway. And I'm also finding new pictures. I mean, since I do DJ an awful lot, and take lots of pictures. I've been going through pictures from other weddings and other events to see if I have any better ones for my wedding posts. And I think I've got some pretty good ones. It's been one crazy weekend. Dooley's, both for Social Ice Thursday and Saturday, was nuts. Like, honestly, just insane. As well, Tavern 129 in Winona Friday night was... that has got to be the craziest night So yeah, it was one hell of a weekend, and this week's a little bit busier, but I'm staying pretty much close to La Crosse this weekend with Valentine's Day, and Mira want to be kind of closer to home for the Hallmark holiday this week. So yeah, I will be there, let's see here. Well, Tuesday, I'm going down to Madison, and learning and working on a new system down in Madison. And I'll be announcing some dates in Madtown real soon. Wednesday night, I'm at the Driftless Arcade for karaoke. Thursday, I'm got a private event over at Celebrations on the River, and I'm looking forward to that. I haven't been there in a couple months, and it is one of my favorite places here in La Crosse to DJ at, so far as venues. And don't forget, they're nominated just like me for the Best of La Crosse. So swing on over and vote for your favorites in the Best of La Crosse. I know I'm your favorite, DJ Bretley. It's okay. Just kidding. But for real, then Friday, I'm at the La Crescent area community center for an event, an all ages or senior citizens dance. Then Friday night, I'll be doing my 5-knuckle shuffle set up at Silverado. That's right, all the singles are going to be out. We know it. And then Saturday night, I will be at Dublin Square for a Fallout from Valentine's Day kind of night. We're all going to booze it up, and we'll be in the heart of downtown La Crosse, gearing up for the Valentine's Day, for St. Patrick's Day, and the patio party. I'm looking forward to that. I've even taking notes about music for the patio party on St. Patrick's Day, and I don't do something this crazy too often, or really prep this hard, but this year I'm taking it a little bit further. I've got notes I've prepped for St. Patrick's Day and music. And it brought me to a thought over the weekend, which somebody and I have bounced this at each other before. Being a DJ in a club where there's a bunch of other DJs and kind of sticking out from that pack or doing your own thing and complimenting what the other DJs do. So you're not playing the same shit they are. And so what I've come to realize is, like, at Dooley's is a prime example. And I've gotten a chance to look at their playlist and what the other DJs are playing, and I try to steer clear of a lot of what the other DJs are playing, so it contrasts and it's not the same stuff over and over. Don't get me wrong, I've got 10 songs that almost every night I DJ at a club will wind up getting played. I don't know why that is, and I do try to break away from it and not play some of it. So, but yeah, there's about 5 to 10 songs that you're going to hear me play every night for some reason. And more often than not, I've been trying to knock it into my head to break those songs away and get away from them and play something different. So the one good thing about me being at Dooley's for 2 nights last week was having to play 2 very different sets. So, and my Thursday night approach at Dooley's was a little bit more of a, I guess, top 40, almost gearing towards like country-ish, wedding-ish set kind of night at Dooley's on Thursday night, because it's Well, for starters, it's Thursday. It's not going to be a prime club night, so to speak, where everybody is out wanting to pump the floor hard. It's going to be, yeah, we're going to dance for a few jams. We're going to go sit and drink, do some shots, talk to our friends. So now I have to make it a more of an inviting wedding set, so to speak. Whereas on Saturday night at Dooley's, just like I did Friday night at Tavern 129, I went straight for the jugular and started with beats. I didn't think twice about not doing it, and I pushed as hard as I could from the get-go. And that's what I did both nights at Tavern 129 and at Dooley's Friday and Saturday. So I kind of laid it out in my own head. This is where I'm going to be for Thursday because it's not as heavy a night. I want to work it and try to turn it into a Friday or Saturday. But if it doesn't, one, don't get my panties in a bunch and get pissed at myself for not making it work. But two, now make a soundtrack that people can sit, vibe, and drink to the entire night. So there's a definitive change in my sets. This weekend, I just kind of, don't get me wrong, I kept in mind the BPM curve and all that, but I just went for it and went super hard from the gate when I started spinning. Again, bringing me back to what the other DJs in the clubs I work at are doing. So yeah, I do kind of pay attention to what other DJs are doing. And I will look at their playlists and pay attention, like when I get to the other clubs I work at, if I can, to what the other DJs are spinning. I've also heard a couple other DJs at clubs I've been at are like, I don't do it like you do. So it makes sure that I'm trying to stay, complement as well as contrast what the other DJs are doing while doing my own thing and doing the best I can. And it was kind of nice working in the booth on Saturday night. Gary came in for the last 45 minutes of the night or so up at Dooley's, and I got to show him some tricks that I use and see what he's doing so I know to keep it different from him and what his brain was at. So again, when you're a resident DJ in clubs, think about what the other DJs are doing. Now, you're all going to play some of the same shit at one point or another. For example, it goes back to a list I remember reading like 2 or 3 years ago. Top 20 club hits back then. One of them is Temperature from Sean Paul. Every DJ is going to hit that once in a while. I will admit it hits my deck at least once a weekend. But again, seeing what he plays, and like at Dooley's, and most of the clubs I play at now, I don't really play rap. It's not my thing. You might hear me hit a couple songs here and there, but the rap songs I hit have to be in the top 50. Otherwise, I really don't want anything to do with them because that narrows down from what I had a very open range of music I'm playing for and people I'm catering for. Now it narrows down to a group of 20 or 30 out of the entire room. I don't want to do that ever. Whatever I spin's kind of fit. Everybody in the room should be able to vibe to. And yeah, don't get me wrong, there are nights where I'll drop some hip-hop and rap tracks, but I'm not going to go overboard with it. I don't feel comfortable with it, one, but two, it just kind of makes your floor change like that. And I like, most of my sets are going to be very, another DJ, Quaddy, put it best one day playing the party jams. Yeah, that's kind of where my head's at. Just like a wedding, but in a club setting. So when you're doing that at a venue, keep that in mind. Keep in mind that other DJs are going to play some of the same stuff. Stick out a little bit. Do your own thing, but make sure you cater to everyone. And with Dooley's, I have to keep in mind Thursdays as opposed to Fridays. Thursdays, I need to bring in more 80s stuff, more retro stuff. And again, when I go back to the Twisted Moose, we're going to get twisted. Friday, or on Saturday, February 22nd, post-wedding show. But keep it in mind that wedding or the bars and clubs I'm working at, I have to keep that party atmosphere going. So, on that note, today I'm kind of prepping my music for the next couple of weeks, getting my promo like I normally do every Monday taken care of, so I can kind of get in my head what I've got to do for the next couple of weeks, being I don't have a wedding until next Saturday, so these are more club and pub kind of gigs with a couple of events tossed in for good measure. Call me crazy. And yep, on tomorrow night, 3.0 heads down to Madison. Not going to tell you all there just yet, but let's just say winter on Sundays and Saturdays, once wedding season kind of dies down for me, could be very cool. Madison will definitively be back in my rotation of cities, and there's one more city that might be as well. Oh, and Daisy wants to say hi. She's feeling a little neurotic and cuddly lately. She's a sweet, sweet dog, but sometimes this dog is up my butt for love. I do love my puppy, though. But yeah, that's how we're going there. And I'm selling off some old DJ lights. They're pretty much, there's a couple of DMX and a couple of just sound-activated things. But I'll be putting those up on Facebook later because I'm cleaning house, getting ready for this summer. New facade will be coming. We measure it out this Wednesday and build it on over the next few weeks. But I'm going to have a swanky new DJ facade for weddings that I think every couple will appreciate. And I might, just might, even decide to get a DJ cage at some point this year. I don't know, everybody else has got one, or maybe I will keep not having the DJ cage and stick out a little bit more that way. But my new wedding facade is going to be built over the next few weeks, and starting for April, I will have a new facade that I'm going to let all the couples know that, hey, if you like this one instead of black or natural wood, I'll bust it out. Now, obviously, certain venues, that facade will be better than others, but like, for example, the new room at Celebrations, my new facade will look incredible in. Whereas in the old room, it will look good. I have to adjust my lights for it. But my all black facade and all black setup generally looks best at Celebrations in the old room. But I can't wait for my new facade to be built. And on that note, I'm going to get to the DJ thing here. I've got emails and couples to get back to. New wedding posts to put out. But yeah, so if anybody's got anything going on they need a DJ for over the summer, hit me up. And being Monday, I know there ain't many people DJing. So everybody, have a great Monday. Happy Monday, everyone.